and gentlemen, welcome over here to the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series Season 4 2016 here on Ziggo Sports. We are back again with this series, 42 cars lined up. This is race number 1. So, a lot of new faces are in this series now, in this season. And a lot of old faces as well, people coming back again from being gone. And, well, some other loyal drivers once again participating. So, first off, a couple of things we have to say. We'll immediately start with the thing which is not Red Bull Knockout Series related, which is Dascar Phillips Cup Series related. The two drivers that were out are James Shelley and Dom Caps. They did not comment in time between brackets. So they are out of the series, of the Phillips Cup Series, and they are going to be replaced by two drivers. Henrietta Fitzwater moves up from the Dascar Regional Pro Cup Series with the same car, which will mark the debut of Buick in the Phillips Cup Series, and also, or at least the return of Buick, not the debut, but the return of Buick, with a new model that is, of course. And then, of course, Paul Nathinos was the driver from Jeffrey Finguy. Jeffrey Finguy, by the way, not in this series, but Paul Nathinos decided to not switch to the Phillips Cup Series, which means that she'll stay in the Dascar Regional Pro Cup Series, which, of course, is John Cittadino's series, so the underlying series of the Phillips Cup Series. And that means that Rocco Twyman will move, well, who was next on the list, will move on to the Phillips Cup Series. He accepted it, signed up, and that will mean that we're going to see Rocco Twyman in the number 19 Best Buy Ford Mondeo in the Phillips Cup Series. Only driver who's still on the list is Isaac Sinclair. So if people don't comment before the next comment deadline, which will be in around 1.5 months or something, then we're gonna have probably random draw if there are more than one driver. And we will actually, I was doubting if I should put the champion of this series on that list as well, and maybe I'm gonna do it. I haven't really decided it yet, but well, at least the winner of this series or of this season is gonna be in the Phillips Cup Series Season 9. We'll get a reserve spot. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna So the winner of this this championship, which will mean all the races, not only this race, but all the races, the winner of the finale will get a spot in the Phillips Cup Series Season 8 on the replacement list, right behind Isaac Sinclair. Of course, that is if that person comments, or at least has noted or commented on the finale and has noted that he or she has won the championship. So that's all concerning the Phillips Cup Series. Concerning this series, is we're gonna go through the field in just a couple of moments, and some drivers already announced that they had, or which paint scheme they wanted. Others had not. I'm not sure if you had a preference for what paint scheme you wanted. You can only have one, and I said it, I think, in the video, but I'm not sure if I really said it clearly. So you are only gonna have one scheme in this championship, so I just put you in a car if you haven't said which scheme you wanted. So go check it out, and if you do want to switch to a different car, you can do it now before race number 2. I will give you the opportunities to still switch, and otherwise, well, it's too late. So doesn't matter anyways. Doesn't really matter anyways what car you're in. So I'm gonna go through the field. 42 cars, and on the pole we have this driver, Jason Sinclair, in the number 66 car. What a big surprise! Not at all. At least to say Jason Sinclair in this car. Also Phillips Cup Series, he drives the 66. So outside of Jason Sinclair is Beth Black again, and number 36, making her. Yeah, about some drive. I've counted 16 or 17 rookies, which make the first start in the series, but I might miss a couple. I don't know, but we have at least a whole lot of new drivers. So Beth Black in the number 36 car. Then we gotta have William Brock in the number 48. I think he's a rookie. We have seen him before in the Martini Endurance Series Season 2, I believe. And William Brock will now make his debut in this series. Then we got numbers 97 car Brad Lewis, which is teammate from Zachary Fitzwater. So big surprise, not Henrietta Fitzwater, but Brad Lewis in this car. We got the number 33 car, and I hope I pronounce it right. If not, please tell me. That's why I always also do this. Usually I upload an entry list video, but well, for this series I just thought, well, it might be cool, or it might be better to just go through the field and do the entry list video in one. So this is pretty much the first race slash the entry list video. So, but this number 33 car of Audra Baranowskis, I don't know how to pronounce that last name, but I think it's Baranowskis. And if not, please tell me how it should be. We got number 61 car of Jerry Guerra. Once again, the two Guerras are back again. It's great to have them in the series, of course. 44 of Mitch Bretz is making his return, yes indeed. And this is actually pretty similar to the car he drove before. And I think he also won a race with. I'm not 100% sure though. So Mitch Bretz in the number 44. We got the number 96 car of Isaac Sinclair. Actually, I have a feeling there was something with Mitch Bretz, but I don't know. Really. No, I don't know. No, I don't think so. So, 96 car is of Isaac Sinclair in the McDonald's Ford Taurus. So, Isaac Sinclair, Jay Sinclair, together they are racing. We got the number 1 car of Max Claudel, which is also a rookie. And 2 Claudels are in the field, and the other one is, no, not starting next to him, but somewhere else. 17 car, however, is for Jane Pinter. Yes, indeed, Jane Pinter in a yellow and black car. That's where usually we see him in a pink car. But now he is in the 17 DeWalt Ford Taurus. We got Anna Gregg in the 00 Cheese It Pontiac. So no 18 car for her. Whatever. I think she's usually driving 18, but... Well, anyways, 00 now for Anna Gregg Force. She's been... in part of the Dascar family for a very, very long time. So 38 car is of not Keith Black, but Julia Black. Yes, another Black over here. I initially had put down Keith Black, but then I read for a second time, I thought, whoa, it's not Keith Black, but it's Julia Black. So probably sister of Beth Black. Right here in number 38 car, which is very odd choice, but oh well, we'll take it. 18 car, however, is for Esmail Amirmores. I hope I pronounced it right, and Amir Mores is a Egyptian driver, of course, of Daniel Voiles' team, probably one of the development drivers. So Esmail Amir Mores making her debut in one of my series. Number 50 car of who else but Seth Cole. He drove this car before in season 3 as well, then he got taken out already in the first race. So not that good for him. Of course, I will discuss the setup in a couple of moments as well. I forgot to do that, but I think pretty much everybody knows it. 24, Alex Hawkins, the DuPont Chevy, of course, Jeff Gordon's paint scheme. So Alex Hawkins, great to have him in the series again. And here we got the 32 car of Nicholas Guerra. So in the number 32 tied for Taurus. Then we got the number 3 car of Chris Dodd, like we always see him. In number 3, 3 is pretty much his number. 02 is for Joshua Michaels. Why did I say Jason? Probably I read somewhere Jason, I don't know what. Joshua Michaels, of course, in number 02 Altel Ford Taurus. We got the number 8 car of Nathaniel McGahey. Yes, again, Nathaniel McGahey is back again. My goodness, tongue crusher over there. 20 car is for Ildo Sofika. Different driver. Actually, I think she's female, but I don't know. But pretty well, we're gonna assume that Ildo Sofika is. Well, at least she's from Hungary, so Ildo Sofika making her debut as well in my series, of course. Second development driver from Daniel Voiles in the series. 14 car of Daniel Buchard, I think. But we're gonna assume that this Daniel Buchard. Once again, if it's not that way, please tell me Please tell me how it is. We got the number 19 car over here of Skylar Fleming, formerly known as Skylar Dixon, at least, I don't know. But Skylar Fleming in the number 19 car, great to have him back again in the number 19 Dodge. There are two kinds of these cars. The other one is the 9, and we'll come to that in a couple of moments. We got the number 7 car of Grayson Acavito. So Grayson back again, and yes indeed, Rocco Twyman is his driver, so we're gonna have Grayson back again. 41 car is for Nicole Trenowich with... It always has that blue tape on there. I don't know why it is, but I don't like it. But oh well, doesn't matter. 41 for Nicole Trenowich, the Phillips Cup Series Season 7 champ, that is. 10 car is for Logan York. Logan, the only driver to initially say, well, give me any car. And as said before, No, I said before that then I'm gonna say, well, or not gonna reply anyways, not put him in. However, it was still, there was only one spot open, and it was open for 24 hours or something after he commented. So I thought, well, they're probably not gonna come drive anyway, so we're just gonna put Logan York in. So that's why Logan York is the number 10 Valvoline Pontiac. We got the number 55 car of Anthony Lopez back in the same paint scheme that he drove in season 3 or 2, I think 3. 26 car of Demi Spounder in her Cheerios paint scheme, same as season 3. And a 67 car of Debbie Myers. 2 teammates, of course, well, half teammates I should say. So Debbie Myers in the number 67 car once again. We got the number 15 car of Tommy Turbo, part of the Chris Dodd team. CJ Racing, I think, is the name of the team. So Tommy Turbo, great to have him again in the series. Number 25 car is for Ish Taylor. Yes, indeed, Ish Taylor, part of Alex Hawkins' team, the second driver from that team. And Ish Taylor is making her debut again in this series. So number 12 is for Jeff Arndt, and I should look up because we got 2 Arndts, John Arndt and Jeff Arndt. And this is Jeff Arndt in the number 12 Mobile 1 for Taurus, making his debut. We got the number 31 car of Jake Ferguson, also making his debut, I believe, at least. Part of Grayson Acavito's team, and Jake Ferguson in the 31. We got the number 9 car, and this is a little bit of history. Number 9, Joseph Onesto, the same car that he drove in the Phillips Cup Series Season 1 4 years ago. That is something over there. This is the car that Joseph Onesto made his debut in. And that is, yeah, if you know Joseph, he has been part of the Dascar family for a very, very long time. One of the only drivers from Season 1 who is still active, if not the only one. I think together with Inge Lambliana, they are the only ones still left. And Inge Lambliana is not in this series, so Joseph Onesto, the person who has the record for running most races in one of my series, or in all of my series combined actually, so awesome to have Joseph Onesto back in his number 9 car. And we got the 01 car of John Ciudadino. What is this with all these Dascar presidents starting next to each other? I don't know. John Ciudadino is now in the 01 car, so no 72 car for him. A little bit surprised by that, but oh well. Number 4 car is for Logan Claudel, so that's indeed teammate of Max Claudel, also making his debut. We got the number 5 car of Dom Caps, not in the Phillips Cup Series anymore, but he is still in this series, so hopefully he will come back again. Well, in the Phillips Cup Series later, though, well, we'll see that later. So at least he's in this series, and his teammate actually starting right cross behind him, I should say. Number 6, Nick Caps. So Nick Caps back again. Of course, the Dascar Starbucks Super Speedway Series Season 1 champ. Can you believe that? That's a long time ago. We got the number 11 car of Dylan Young, the Hooters paint scheme for him, with the owl on the hood. Great to have him in the series again. Number 59 car is for Zachary Fitzwater, and yes indeed, this is pretty much his number, not really his colors. Usually we see him in some kind of green, white and black, but this time it is purple and yellow. Odd, but it's Zachary Fitzwater. And we got the number 77 car of Denise Steinauer, also back again in this paint scheme. We got the number 2 car of John Arndt. Damn it, that's gonna happen a whole lot of times, I can tell you that. But John Arndt in the number 2 car, starting all the way in the back in 42nd position. Right next to him is Sonnekhorst in the number 99 in this time a different paint scheme. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are you gonna see? You're gonna see a race of 3 laps around this racetrack, the Zen Joltis Quad Oval Mega Speedway. And after 3 laps with 42 cars, the last 4 drivers, the drivers that finished in the worst 4 positions, are out of the series. We're gonna move on then to the second race, which will come tomorrow with 38 cars. And the pole sitter for that race will be the person who won this race. So winning a race is not really for points. Nothing is for points over here. It matters that if you win, you're gonna be on pole for the next race. Everybody else will be shuffled again, and we're gonna do that until we've had 8 races. Then we're gonna have a finale of 6 laps with the last 10 men or women standing, and that's how it's gonna be. So let's say 50% chance of a crash in this race. It's gonna be a little bit higher as we move up towards the field. That's how we do it with the ratings. I'm not sure the drafting distance. So anyway, you're gonna see a fantastic race, crash or no crash. I think this is gonna be awesome. So the number 66 of Jason Sinclair will lead us to the green in just a couple of moments, which will be half a minute. And yes, indeed, this video is gonna be a little bit longer. Next time we're gonna be shorter. So if there's no caution, it will be around 8 minutes. Well, let's say somewhere between 8 and 15 minutes. Now it's gonna be a little bit longer because of the long introduction. But otherwise, you would have had an entry list video as well. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to get this race started again. This series started again. The Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series. Season 4 it is already. Let's get ready to rumble. Here we go at Zenjultis Quad Oval Mega Speedway. No, I should focus on the last 4 drives, of course. Not the leader, because the leader's not that important. Though Jason Sinclair is really checking out over here on the field already. And is leaving the number 36 Beth Black behind him. There comes Jerry Garrett. Jerry Garrett. I was right. In the number 61 car. Trying to make something happen over there. As we got the top 3 single file, but it will not last for very, very long. Wow, look at the move all over the place. Whoa, Twitchy coming into turn number 3. And the 66 car is still in the lead. Top 5 is now single file. Whoa, but not anymore. Here comes Beth Black to the inside of the leader. Beth Black going for the lead, but without any help. And that could give a chance to the 61 car of Jerry Guerra. However, here comes the 00 car. Anna Gregg down low, helping out Beth Black. The 2 women down low. And crossing the line for the first time in this new season of the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series, Season 4, that is, of course. Last place is now for the 59 car of Zachary Fitzwater. Has to move his way up. Of course, passing is pretty easy over here. It all matters if you're gonna dodge the crashes, if there are gonna be crashes, and be there at the end. At least not at the back, but be more up front. Here comes Anna Gregg once again to the inside. Anna Gregg in the 00 car. Moving to the lead with the help from Mitch Bratz and the 14 car of Daniel Buchar, that is, the rookie. So we do see a couple of, well, people who have a lot of experience. We saw them at least in the beginning up front, but not anymore. The rookies are coming. Here comes Demi Spander though, which is of course not at all a rookie. Anna Gregg still up front, right in front of Mitch Bratz. There comes Demi Spander now trying to get down low. John Cittadino is behind her. And we're gonna take the white flag. It's a sprint race. One more lap around this racetrack. Are they gonna survive it or not? That's the question. And if they are gonna survive it, who will be the last 4 persons? And if they're not gonna be, who will be in the crash? That's of course the question for today. Anna Gregg still up front. Anybody have anything for her? John Cittadino has won multiple races already this season. And look at Sanne Koers in that number 99 car. The driver who finished that last. There goes number 2 around. A huge crash. Jerry Guerra flipping over wildly. Zachary Fitzwater flipping over wildly. And we lost at least 30 cars, I think, in this deal. Huge crash in the final lap. But it's now all about the victory. Sanne Koers coming down low. Gonna be battling Nicole or the 00 car of Anna Gregg. Coming down low. John Cittadino still cuts in front of Sanne Koers. So it's gonna be either John Cittadino or Anna Gregg. Coming out of turn number 4. Who will win this race? Well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the 00 car. Yes, indeed. Anna Gregg will win race number 1 of the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series Season 4. And that means that Anna Gregg will be on pole next race. But holy crap, what a incredible crash we had over here. And still we see a whole lot of cars finish. That I think was the pole sitter. I don't know who everybody is over there. There's the 8 car, the 18, and the 17 we saw cross the line. The 32 car coming on pit road, 50, the 31. I think at least. There was the 24 car of Alex Hawkins. So, that was brutal. And I wanted to take a look at where we are with the leaders. There we go. So, there we go. Anna Gregg in the double zero car. New car for her. And she immediately won the first race. Here we go. Official standings. So officially Anna Gregg has won this race. Question is, who's gonna be that last? And the answer is... And here we got it, official standings. So that means that, wow, Chris Dodd in the number 3 car, John Arndt in the number 2, who we saw had a huge crash, or at least we saw him started all with him. Zachary Fitzwater in the number 59 car, so his Hollywood paint scheme didn't pay off, and Logan Claudel in the number 4 car. We got 3 rookies over here who are out of the series, and that's indeed the people who I named a few moments ago. They are not anymore in the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series, and yes indeed, it is a knockout series, so unfortunately tough break for them, but hopefully we'll see them come back again. Well, in the later series, and at least we know Zachary Fitzwater is in the Phillips Cup Series. Logan Claudel and Jeff Arndt, I'm not really 100% sure. First time I've heard of them. And Chris Dodd, very motivated and all scores, trying to get in the Phillips Cup Series as well. Also in the Regional Pro Cup Series, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna see more from him. But ladies and gentlemen, it's over for race number 1. Who was very lucky indeed? It was Skylar Fleming, who finished in 38th position. He still makes it. Isa Sinclair, Tommy Turbo, they are all very, very, very lucky. And we're gonna take a look at the replay. So ladies and gentlemen, Anna Gregg in the 00 car is your winner. She'll start on the pole in race number 2, and we will not see back again in race number 2 and other races. Chris Dodd in the 3, John Arndt in the 2, Zachary Fitzwater in 59, and Logan Claudel in the 4. Let's take a look at the replays. So let's take a look at the replays. Also, something I should mention is we're gonna have the flip counter once again. I think season 3 ended with 9 flips. The person who still has most flips is Jackie Tang with 24 rolls. So that's a whole lot. I'm not sure if we're gonna see it being broken this season. We'll see. At least this was the first crash of the season, and what a crash it was. Jeff Arndt is gonna make contact over there with Nicole Tranowicz. Will turn her onto the grass. And, well, this is it. Zachary Fitzwater gets involved there, 19. Skylar Fleming gets involved. Logan Yor gets involved. And we're gonna see a different camera angle. Look at how high. Look at how high that 61 car went. And at 36 then. This is absolutely an incredible sight. Holy crap. Well, Beth Black started on the pole, not that much great luck for her. And Jerry Guerra in the number 61 car. Then look at Skylar Fleming going up in the air. The 61 car lands right on top of the 59, who was already flipping over. Look at this. There the cars would go tumbling over, and usually the cars that tumble over are coming down low and onto the grass. Zachary Fitzwater, well, at least Black is still flipping over. Oh, bouncing all over the place. Zachary Fitzwater is now on all fours again. And here we got everybody. My goodness, what a crash this was. I cannot find the right camera angle. Jesus. Yes, well, for all these new drivers, welcome to the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series. It's going wild over here. That's not perfect English, but I don't care. So, crazy stuff happening. Once again, a replay of what happened. There's C2, 59, 19, all make contact. That's pretty much with going 4 and 5 wide. It will move everybody up the racetrack. As soon as they hit the wall, the cars go flying. We see 61 go flying, the 36 goes flying, and a 59. I think those are the 3 cars that flipped over. Not sure if there are more. At least the 19 car, not really 100% sure about him. There are the 36 cars still flipping over. lands on top of the 32 car, that is Nicolas Guerra. Well, that causes the 36 car to get on all 4 wheels again. That's a tough break. My goodness, what a crash we had. So, well, there we see cars spinning on the grass and just sliding. Are they gonna come up to racetrack again? Well, there they are actually. Oh, it's not done yet. No, it's not done yet. Oh my goodness. Oh. So, I want to take a look at the drivers who are out of the race, what they experienced. So, Chris Dodd, first one to go out. Let's take a look at how he got taken out. Oh, pretty much. Oh, damn it. So, Chris Dodd pretty much got taken out due to, well, being right in the middle of this. So, that's a tough break for him. We're gonna go on board with a couple of drivers. So, he was just right in the middle of everything. And we saw the 2 car, we know what happened to him. So Zachary Fitzwater flipped over in the number 59 car, also know what happened to him. And then we got, I think, Logan Claudel. There he was. Oh, he was right behind Zachary Fitzwater, so he got probably a car. No, he survived for a pretty long time, and there came the 14 car. He was sent onto the grass, and he will slide on the grass for a pretty long while until he will come up the racetrack again. Oh boy, here comes the 5. Bang. No, not. Ah, he was stuck. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He could have probably continued his way, but he was stuck on the apron. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's a heartbreaker for him. And was it this? Or did he get hit by someone? No. Oh, that's a shame. Logan Claudel was stuck on the apron, and that's the reason why he is out of the series. So, my goodness. That's a tough break for him. So, let's go on board now with the number 61 car. Of Jerry Garrett, who went for a huge crash, but still survived it. So, that's a good thing for him. We're gonna go slow over. Look at this. Whoopa! Whoa, you see that 36 car flying over there. That's incredible. And Jerry Garrett goes on his roof. And he will continue sliding now, so it's not really that interesting. Let's go take another look at the number 36 car of Beth Black. I'm gonna do it slow as well. So Beth Black went for a huge crash as well there into the wall. And complete 360 in the wall. 720, no, almost. Lands right on top of the number 24 of Alex Hawkins. Then will tumble over. Start tumbling over until she lands right on the hood over there. Of the number 32 car of Nicolas Guerra. And at that point, she's just on for the ride. So one more replay I want to take a look at is the number 19. Yes, indeed, number 19 of Skylar Fleming. Let's go onward with him. So everything happened. Very close. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is Skylar Fleming with a big crash as well. And a lot of cars out the race. There's Anna Gregg, the winner, with 64 1,000ths of a second. Yeah, of course, or 4.6 100ths of a second. So, a crazy race. We had already over here race number 1 that was, and that means we're gonna have an even better race probably for race number 2. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you back for race number 2 of the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series Season 4 2016 here on Ziggo Sports. Yeah, we should do victory screen. Okay, here we go.